So now this question says, if a force vector F is derivable from a potential function V, V as a function of R, where R is the distance from the origin of the coordinate system, it follows that, and we are given a bunch of options for gradient and for curl and for divergence. So this is quite a simple question based on the properties of vectors, vector calculus rather. So let me write down. So if F is derivable from a potential, so you know that force is given as negative of gradient of the potential function. So negative of the potential function, so that's how you would write your force. So what this statement means that F is derivable from potential. This statement basically means that we will write force as a gradient of a potential function, and negative sign just to tell you what sign it follows. And in this, now the gradient, sorry, the curl of the force would be given as curl of this gradient of potential function, and this would be the zero vector. And why? Because we have the property that curl of gradient is 0. And then we have a bunch of other properties in this vector calculus. I will just list out those properties for you. Oh, sorry, I have written down properties in this. Let me just undo. So yeah, I have written down a bunch of properties for you. So I will be sharing these notes with you. Then you will have all these properties written down in one place. So the property that we just used right now is this: curl of gradient is equal to 0. Another similar property that we have is that the divergence of curl is equal to 0. So this is another, these are the two quite popular properties that we have, so to say. You should remember, you should definitely remember these two properties. And there are a whole bunch of other properties. Out of this, I would say this last one is also quite important. It occurs frequently when you are trying to study wave equation, electromagnetic theory. There you would be using this property. And then there are a whole bunch of properties, some of which are very easy. For example, these properties right here, they are pretty much intuitive, easy to remember, not at all complicated. Then some properties are quite a bit complicated, like these two ones over here. They have 4 terms and it's quite difficult to remember these properties. But yeah, so these are the list of properties that are there for vector calculus.